Hoodlums activities on the railway track forced train movements on the Lagos-Ibadan railway section to temporarily stop on Saturday. Passengers aboard the train, which departed the Obafemi Awolowo train station in Ibadan at 8:30 a.m. on Saturday, were said to have been forced to stop somewhere before Funmilayo Ransom Kuti at the Papalanto area due to the alleged removal of some components on the railway track by some vandals. A passenger who is a lecturer at the University of Ibadan, Dr. Feyi Leo, told a correspondent that fear gripped her and other passengers when the train was forced to stop. Leo said the train coming from Lagos to Ibadan was also forced to stop in the opposite direction, and the two trains continued the journey after the damaged section had been fixed. She said the trip was smooth and we had gone past the station at Abeokuta, moving towards Papalanto, when the train stopped and reversed some few meters. We were agitated and started asking questions. An announcement was made by the NRC official on board that their technicians were fixing a fault on the track and that it would not take long. True to their word, we left after 20 minutes of stoppage, but I was afraid why the whole thing lasted because of the materials on my laptop. There is no backup and it would have been a huge loss if anything had happened to my laptop. Another passenger, who identified himself as Promise, said temporary stoppage caused panic on board the train, but added that there were armed security agents on board and with the technicians who fixed the damaged track. It was gathered that a similar incident happened 2 times in January. The trains were forced to stop for about 35 minutes before they continued with their journey. Nigeria, Nigeria, Nigeria. If you don't do the needful, these are the things that will continue to happen. You can't expect people to be hungry and they be going to say, oh, we have to do this. You are not doing the right thing. No, you are not doing the right thing. There's hunger in the land, and when there is hunger, there's bound to be crimes here and there. People are just wicked for nothing. What are they doing or going to gain by destroying amenities and infrastructures provided by governments? If our security is perfect and judiciary is effective, people will be deterred from committing crimes. May God heal the country. So now, according to what this person is saying now, is that if our security is perfect and judiciary is effective, not perfect, they are not even close to, let's, if they are even trying, why is it the same people, is it the judiciary or the security men that are going about vandalizing those train tracks? It is the same thing that is affecting those people that is even making the judiciary and the security not to be perfect, not to be up and doing, because of the irregularities, abnormalities happening all over the place. So everybody is just doing what he or she likes. The same thing affecting those who are destroying, who are, because they are going to sell it. They are not just destroying it. Maybe they will take this in, and we have had situations like that. It's the same thing that is troubling them, that is troubling other people. You go to medical section, health section as well, you hear the same thing. Abnormalities happening. Go to banks, the same thing. Schools, name it. Oh, you want to go close to, or go near, or you want to talk about civil servants, forget it. No consequence for crime in Nigeria, and so crime continues to grow in measures unchecked. I would be very surprised if children of hate didn't blame Buhari for this, and having gone through some of their view, I can see how some people were trying to justify and blaming hunger and suffering. Of course. Oh, have your children at home, buy all manner of things, and you don't provide food for them. They will take that thing and sell it to feed themselves. Don't do the needful. You think that will be, if trees fall on top of each other, you would have to remove the one on top before you can talk of the one down. You can't just say, you just be struggling and trying to remove the one below. At the end of the day, I still blame Buhari for destroying the economy. Yeah, if the state and federal heavy security are intact, who to blame for the acts? Who has to blame? Who is in charge of the security in Nigeria? Sometimes Some people just say whatever they like saying because it's just all in the name of a supporting somebody. It's not funny at all. It is not funny at all. And Honorable Shino Pella says scrap NSCDC, who are saddled with the sole responsibilities of protecting government properties when they are still trying to reduce the rate of vandalism, and their best is still not enough. This was why the Transportation Minister Rotimi Amechi suggested death sentence or heavier punishments for rail vandals. You see how this nefarious act could have ended in the lives of innocent Nigerians. This is purely wickedness. Now, the small thing where the government they try to put together for the country to be getting developed is being vandalized by some people. Kukuma better make them no burn them. Well, sad truth, it is rather one doesn't have a child at all, rather to have a child you can't train in a proper way of life. Very sad that poor men are also holding Nigeria back. This is sad and very unwholesome to my dear country, our virtue drained to vanity or villainy. But one thing is that people always talk about, oh, somebody does something. What is the root cause of those things so that you'll be able to block, just like the way they say they are fighting corruption. If you want to fight corruption, you need to block all those leakages and you put laws in place. If you don't block all those leakages, you are just wasting your time. You are just wasting your time. If you don't block all those things that people can use to steal or to loot. Just like we heard about the former governor of Zamfara State that is being rushed to UK. There was a time he was accused of misappropriation of funds and they saw some money in his Zenith Bank and one other banks. What happened? The courts asked him to forfeit all of those things. He had to forfeit all those money. If you some are in somewhere in pounds, in dollars and all of that, if you convert those money, it will be running into billions of naira. So if he did not commit any form of offense, why would they forfeit? Why would they seize his money? If the money really belongs to him. Those are the things we are talking about. When they are seeing those people who are there stealing with impunity, then what do you expect the smaller ones to do? If you are a parent, you are always lying. Even the children are seeing you lying. They hear you lying. They see you do a manner of things. And once they start to learn or to do the same thing, you want to correct them when they know. Even if you try to manipulate them, you try to intimidate them, within their heart, they just say, what is wrong with this person? Even if they cannot even talk to you back, they will, or talk after you, they would say, what is this one saying? You are doing a manner of nonsense, you are telling us not to do. Because that is, but the ones that are bold will tell it to your face. But you are lying, so why are you telling us not to lie? We are complaining about ritual killers. What are the causes of all these things? They won't do. Nobody will say anything about it. Oh, just go and get them, get rid of them, do this, do that. But they will never, and that is the problem we have today. They will leave it. Nobody wants to talk about it, but just to castigate those who are committing the crimes. Once you have done your best, yes, you can beat your chest. Yes, you have tried. Then, if you do anyhow, you see anyhow. In as much, even alongside, you are still going to be dealing with those who are committing crimes. But you should not forget. That is what I'm standing on. Don't forget to treat the root cause of all those things. What is causing it?